Good morning, everyone from Toronto, Canada. This is Vairocana, Canada, and we are going to practice Nejang, Tibetan healing, self-healing yoga. So, welcome back for those of you who were with me yesterday, and welcome to all the new people here joining me. Okay. So, what is Nejang? Nejang is a Tibetan yoga, part of Luzhong, and Nie means place or abode or points, and Jiang means purification or cleaning. So we are going to practice cleaning points or cleaning places and purifying sites on our bodies. There are 24 exercises here, and coincidentally there are also 24 Pure Lands. So if you have Dr. Smida's book, this Nejang book, at the back, it will show you all the different places of the sacred lands. And it's a wonderful book. So if you don't have it, it's helpful to get it, so you can read about the more details that are in the book. So we always start with the 9 breath purification exercise before we do Luzhong. And to begin, just relax. Breathe in and out. Start with a calm breath and mind. To begin the 9 purification breath, we have to start with the 7-point Vairocana posture. And what is the 7-point Vairocana posture? We'll go through that. And why do we do it? We do it to control the 5 winds. And yesterday I had stickers, but I didn't realize they were the camera's mirrored. So this time I actually printed them reversed, so hopefully you guys can read it. So let me explain again. So Nejang is a Tibetan yoga which helps warms and open up our channels. In our body, we're born with 72,000 channels, and the 9 breath purification exercise helps clean our 3 queen channels. So I have a picture right here. This is the 3 queen channels. You see the blue one in the center, and the white one on the left side, and the red one on the right side. So as you would remember, this is mirrored because of how Facebook Live is. So when you're looking at this, just imagine yourself looking at yourself in the mirror, and you can see that the red is on the right side and the white is on the left side in this particular tradition, because I know some people have different traditions where the white and red are reversed, but for what we're doing, the red is on the right and the white is on the left. Okay? And so by doing Nejang, it increases the flow of our energy and blood, and that gives us health benefits. So what it does is reduce inflammation. By breathing, we increase oxygen, and that helps release toxins in our bodies, and also help us relax our body and mind. And this is a very good exercise for rejuvenation or anti-aging if you're into that. So what is yoga? Yoga is, I think literally it's a Sanskrit word meaning to join or unite, and the Tibetan equivalent is Naljor, and Nel comes from the word Nelma, and what that means is the pure, primordial, original, uncontaminated state. So Naljor means to connect back to our original state. So basically we do Nejang to find our true natures. And why is that? when we're living in ordinary life, doing all our busy living, we collect dust and we get a little dirty. So our true nature is actually like a diamond. And by doing the breathing exercises, we kind of polish off or clean our diamond and essentially train our body and breath to facilitate the balance of our unobstructed flow of winds and energies, and to open our channels and mind. And our final aim is really to reunite with our true nature, which is like a Buddha, is non-dual and perfect, hopefully. So let's get to work. So let's do the 7-point Vairocana posture. And the first thing we would do is to have our legs crossed, like so. So if you can go into the full lotus. It took me a long time to practice, so don't worry, this is not my first time. But if it is yours, just work your way. Some people can only maybe get this far. It's okay. So like you can. This is called half lotus, where you just put one leg on top of the other. I think someone asked me which way is best for men or women, but at this point, like sometimes I switch it up because I want to find balance. And for me, like my right side is more flexible, so sometimes I switch it to the left side so that I can balance my body. So find whichever cross-legged position is comfortable for you. If you're not able to sit on the floor, you can easily sit on a chair and just cross your ankles. And if you're in a wheelchair or you're unable to do that, the power of your mind. So this is a Nejang yoga is accessible to everyone. Just visualize your mind in a cross-legged position. If we're doing anything that's difficult for you, like when we're doing the Nejang exercise, you can visualize, like if you can't touch your right ear, you can visualize yourself touching your right ear, massaging your right ear, and doing the exercise with us, so that your brain thinks that you're doing it. Because essentially scientists prove, right, that your mind can't tell what's real and what's imagined. So do the best that you can. So number 1, cross your legs. And what that does, see, I got the sticker here, there you go, that controls the descending wind. So the 7-point Vairocana posture controls our 5 winds. So what is the descending wind, you ask? So this wind particularly helps with anything that regulates like elimination, like when you have to go pee or poo, and it helps the mothers, new mothers or mothers, deliver babies. So this is a very important wind. So it's located right in the base chakra, or the root chakra. So I put it down here for reference so you can see. Yes? Okay. So the next point is the Vajra fist. So why do we close the fist on the 4th finger? So if you ever had a Tibetan massage, you may notice that the practitioner would tie a red string around your 4 fingers and also the 4th ring toe. And because the Tibetans believe that this is the life force channels, they call it the law energy, and they want to protect this energy from like leaving your body and protect against negative forces that may want to come in. So you notice I'm wearing rings, so it's so that people don't ask me why I'm wearing a red string around my finger. So it's to help protect that energy. Anyways, so put your hand, the thumb, close, and we use the back of our hand to push on either side of your thighs. So what that does is to block the right and left channels and encourages the wind to go to the central channel, like so. So the central channel is what is believed by the monks or people who want to reach enlightenment to they want to focus the energy on the central channel, because that's where you can create the wisdom wind. So when we hold our breath, we retain our breath, we're actually converting what we breathe in, the karmic wind we call it, and transforming it into the wisdom wind. And so that's what we're doing here, is to facilitate the winds to be wise. And hopefully we be wise too. Okay, so this is also help us to get into the posture. So now that is also helping with the descending wind. The next step is the spine. So imagine your spine like a stack of golden coins. And what that does is, of course, if you have a straight spine, you help the central channel move. So how it works is that when you have your body straight, then your energies can flow better. And so the stack of golden coins help with the fire accompanying wind. Okay, so that is located in your navel, right here. I hope you can see. I hope it sticks. Okay, so the fire accompanying wind is what helps you digest. So any metabolic functions. It also regulates your constitution, your body constitutions, like your nutrients. When you eat food, it helps convert the food into energy, and then it eliminates with the descending wind to get rid of what is not necessary. Okay, so we got cross leg, number 1, protect your hand, number 2, and then the stack of golden coins, number 3, number 4. When you push down, you create what we call ego wings. You see, ego wings, and that helps to keep your spine straight. And ego wings is here, and this area here is the all-pervasive wind. Okay, all-pervasive wind is located in the heart chakra, and what it helps to do, of course, where your heart is, it produces the heartbeat, so and encourages the movement of the heart and body, and it is responsible for the bodily movements and walking, and also opens and closes the doors of the senses and the skin pores. So that's very important. So when you do this, you want to open up your chest and just make everything great. Okay? So now we got 4. I'm going. Next, I see is now we're up on our necks. So imagine that, you know how swan necks are kind of curved? We want to tuck our chin in. By tucking our chin in, we create a swan neck. And what that facilitates is also the keeping the central channel straight and controlling the ascending wind. Okay? The ascending wind is here in our throat chakras. And of course, what does that do? The throat chakra helps us speak, right? It helps us talk and controls the word. It generates the physical and mental strength. It clears our complexion. It gives us courage and provides focus, willpower, and makes our memory clear. So you want to make sure that you have this nice swan neck. And what is left? We have the life-sustaining wind here, life-sustaining wind. And that is in our crown chakra. And how that helps is with the tongue. You put the tongue up to the palate and connect. So that in Chinese medicine also, it connects the governor and the conception vessels, or the Zhen and Du meridians in the body, and creates a circuit. So you want to have the tongue there. And also with the life-sustaining wind, you want to use your eyes to just not have them closed, not have them fully open, but just half open and looking like down past your nose, so that it helps you stay awake, so you don't fall asleep in my talk here. And also when you're meditating, it helps you kind of keep aware. And so the life-sustaining wind is the principal wind that helps, from which the other four winds are derived. It connects the body with the mind and the energy. It controls the functions such as swallowing, breathing, salivation, sneezing, and hiccups, and provides clarity to the intellect, sensory, perception, and ensures the functioning of the memory. So the 7-point Vairocana posture controls the 5 winds, and now you know what the 5 winds are, and now you know what they do. And so let's get into posture. And by breathing normally, or actually deeply, just because what we want to do is we want to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. We have 2. It's similar to the fight or flight. So we want to calm our mind and body. So breathing in and out deeply. So the 7-point Vairocana posture, by keeping our body straight, we keep our channels straight. And by keeping our channels straight allows the wind energy to flow freely. And by the wind energy to flow freely, we balance our mind, and this naturally creates a blissful rest and ease. So in Dr. Nita's book, he has a story called The Little Monkey Mind. So up in the mountains, there's this monk. He's in the Vairocana posture. And there's monkeys all over. You know, monkey minds, it's how they describe our minds, where we're doing, like, we just can't stop thinking. People keep thinking of something, and I can't guess. And so one monkey would go and watches this monk, and, you know, monkey see, monkey do. So monkey goes and looks at the monk and goes, I can do this. He goes into the lotus position, gets into the 7-point Vairocana posture. And what happens? The monkey mind calms down. And so this monkey is in meditation position, and he's meditating. So then another monkey comes and he sees that too, and I'm like, okay, monkey see, monkey do. And next thing you know, there's monkeys meditating with the monk. So let's be like the monkeys and breathe in and breathe out. So next step in the Vairocana and in our practice is to visualize the twofold emptiness. In this posture, we want to visualize ourselves like this picture here. So this is mirrored. So imagine looking at yourself, and that the red channel is on your right side and the white channel's on your left side. The central channel's in the right. The central channel's in the middle. So the central channel is actually the thumb size width. The left and right channels are actually the pinky size width. So the central channel runs from the top of your head all the way down to the perineum. So this picture needs to be at the bottom, connected down below, just the blue color. The right and left channel starts from the nostrils, go up to the crown of your head, and comes right back down, connecting to the central channel 4 fingers below the navel. So imagine yourself like this picture, perfectly straight, in 7-point Vairocana posture, breathing in clean air, breathing out negativities and waste, and so forth. Okay. Yeah. And your body has no organs. It's just a beautiful, luminescent, perfectly healthy shell. Clear, transparent, see-through shell. Okay, that's a good visualization. So now we did the 7-point Vairocana posture. We did the twofold emptiness. The first emptiness is the empty body. The second emptiness is visualizing the empty channels. Now we're ready to do the 9-breath purification. So the 9-breath purification is also like known as expelling the dead wind. So we're doing the breathing to breathe out the wind that is kind of stagnant in our body. Well, it's not sticking anymore. And just releasing all that. So breathing in And breathe out completely. We will do the 9 breath purification. Place the left hand on the left nostril, and the right hand is a guide. Inhaling rainbow light down the right nostril. Visualize the breath going down the right channel. As you hold your breath, you turn your finger and visualize it coming up the left channel, and hold the other side and breathe out red smoke. Inhale rainbow light. Now we're cleaning the left channel. Visualize yourself cleaning all the way down the left channel. Hold your breath, and you see the breath move to the right channel as you go up, and exhale white smoke. Coming down both sides, we're cleaning all 3 channels. Inhale rainbow breath through both nostrils. Visualize both coming down. Hold the breath, turn the finger, and see the energies crisscross, moving up the other side, and exhale blue smoke. Plug the left nostril, inhale rainbow light. Now we're cleaning the right side. What you want to do, you can also visualize yourself balancing the emotions anger and hatred. And exhale red smoke, because that's the emotions attached to the right channel. So now inhale rainbow light. Now we imagine ourselves balancing the emotions, ignorance and delusion. Hold the breath, and exhale white smoke, and balancing ignorance and delusion connected with the left channel. So now both breathe in rainbow light and visualize it going down. Now we're balancing the emotions attachment and desire connected with the central channel. Hold the breath. Exhale blue smoke, balancing attachment and desire. So someone asked me about visualizing the animals. So plug in the left side, inhale rainbow light. The right side is connected with anger, so what would help some visual people is to imagine that little snakes are escaping through your body, eliminating all anger and hatred. So imagine little snakes coming out. Inhale rainbow light. Clean, clean, clean. Hold the breath. So the left side is connected with ignorance, so imagine little pigs coming out the other side, and white smoke coming out, and little pigs, and cleaning your ignorance. Inhale rainbow light. So roosters are connected to the central channel, attachment and desire. Hold the breath, and exhale roosters and blue light. Of course, if you're not a visual person, just feel and think the thoughts, or even just if you can do the colors, just imagine the colors. Inhale. And the element attached to the right channel is fire. So we imagine ourselves balancing the fire element. Exhale, balancing fire element. Inhale, rainbow light. And on the left side is water and earth. Hold and exhale, balancing water and earth. We are made out of the 5 elements. And inhale, rainbow light. Coming down, down, down. Hold the breath, and we're going to balance the wind element here. Okay, then let's do it one more time. Inhale, rainbow light. So the right side is connected with fire, so therefore any inflammation is attached to this. So if you have any inflammation, imagine yourself releasing inflammation or hot nature diseases. Just release all negative inflammation diseases. Inhale, rainbow light. On the left side is related to cold diseases. So anything related to like, indigestion or any cold diseases, release that. It's like tumors or cancer or things like that. And then the central one, inhale rainbow light. The central channels related to anything with like the nervous system, psychological disorders. So you want to balance that and release that and exhale. So we come back into 7-point Vairocana posture, breathing in and out normally this time, and just feel the effects of your work. So I try to give you as much information as possible, but really you don't have to go so much, especially if you're a beginner. Just do it one step at a time. If you can only visualize the colors or the smoke, that's great. You can feel the emotions. If you're a feeler, I'm kinesthetic person, so like I like to feel. So if you feel the emotions releasing and balancing, and that's great. And yeah, just do your best. So I'm gonna take these stickers off now, because next we are going to do the Vajra chanting. And so the Vajra chanting is the Om, Ah, and Hom. And Om, Ah, Hom is the representation of the primordial body, speech, and mind. So I actually got stickers for those of you who are visual and like to know what the Tibetan symbols are, and if you can visualize the Tibetan symbols, that's great. So Om is white in color, and it represents the primordial body. And Ah is the primordial speech, and it's red in color, and Hom is the primordial mind. So that helps the visual people out there to visualize the Tibetan symbols if you want. If it's, for me, even like my first time, I was like, wow, this is very hard. So for those people, visualize the colors, okay? So the white color, the red color, and the blue color. And if for the non-visual person, just think white, red, and blue. And for people who are auditory, you can think Om, Ah, and Hom. So how this works is when we inhale, we'll inhale on an Om. So you either picture the Om, hear the Om as you're inhaling, and the Ah, you visualize that the white light transforms to red light, and it's filling your whole body as you hold your breath. Okay, so when we start, we hold our breath for 3 counts, and as you get better, you can hold it 4, 5, 6, and if you're practicing on your own, you can hold it as long as you want. And Hom is on the exhale, so when you exhale, the red light changes to blue, and you exhale on the Hom, and you can hear the Hom as you breathe. So Hom. Okay, so we're gonna inhale. We can start on a breath of 4, and then hold on a breath of 3, and exhale on a breath of 5. I will guide you, so I will chant Om, Ah, and Hom, and you will breathe. So please don't chant with me, just do the breathing, okay? Everyone good? I hope you got the instructions. Breathe on the Om, hold the breath on the Ah, visualize the Ah expanding, and exhale on the Hom, okay? So we're going to take a deep breath in, exhale completely, just to clean. Om. Hold the breath. Ah. And exhale. Om. Inhale, white Om. Om. Hold the breath. Imagine transform to the red Ah. Ah. And exhale the blue Hom. Hom. breath, transforming to the red ah. Ah, and exhale the blue hong. Hom. Inhale. Om. Hold the breath. Ah, and exhale. Hom. Om. Ah. 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 Hom. Now stay in your posture and breathe normally. So when you practice at home, do this at least 7 times. The Om Ahom Vajra chanting. So check in with yourself, feel the effects of the work that you have done. Okay, so now after we have cleansed our 3 channels and breathe and cleaned away the dead air in our body with the 9 breath purification. So 9 in Tibetan is gu. Gu also is another way to say countless. So in other words, you can do it 9 times or you can do them countless times to make sure that all the dead wind is released. And now we can move on to the Nejang exercises. So how's everybody? Everyone's good? Everyone feels clean? Yeah? So today we'll start with the first Nejang exercise, which is massaging the ears. So next time we will, I'll try to do a little bit of theory with you so that we don't have too much theory. So I don't want to be talking here all the time. I'm a person who does things. But just to show you, I print this reverse so you can see. This is the tree, one of the trees in Tibetan medicine. I left the Bible. The root text, it's like a blue book. You can get it in Mensikang. It's called the Gyushi, or the root tantra, the 4 tantras. Dr. Nita's Tibetan Book of Health has this picture in here, and this picture here is actually the tree of therapies, and Nejang is part of the here it says behavioral, but in other words, this is lifestyle. So Nejang is part of the lifestyle. It is something we can do to affect our health. Okay, so we are going to do number 1, and in Dr. Nita's book, you can see here these are the flowers, and the flowers is a great way to remember that the sense organs, our sense organs, is connected with our our solid organs and our hollow organs. So by massaging our ears, which is also help us with our hearing, it happens to connect with our kidneys. So in effect, it connects with the kidneys. So if you have Dr. Nita's book, it's the Tibetan Book of Health. It explains all that there, and also explains in Dr. Nita's Nejang book. So to do the first exercise, we make sure that our posture is straight. We do everything on the, I guess, the 7-point Vairocana posture. Ooh, I always forget about the breathing. So for those of you for first time here, we do all the exercises on a held breath. So I think I found the picture of the held breath here. You see this lady in the Nejang book? She has a vase or vase right down about where your belly button is. So 4 fingers below your belly, that's where the connection of the channels are. And we want to breathe, take our breath and hold it right in the vase. And so how we do that? We breathe in and we set the intention that the breath goes in there. And what would help, at the end of your breath, you can do a little swallow and push down. And at the perineum, or our anus, we can lift up. So we create this pressure ball, and that's how you hold your breath, okay? And in this posture, we breathe in, we hold the breath there, and we do the Nejang exercises. And what that does, it helps to open up subtle channels that we normally wouldn't be able to do without the held breath. And also, by holding our breath, we transform the karmic wind into wisdom wind in the central channel. So that's why we want to do that. Okay, so that's a picture again. And the first one, we make sure we're in the 7-point Vairocana posture. So when we're doing the massage, we're massaging the right ear first. We're doing massage, we don't turn our heads. Dr. Nita wants our head to be straight, and we just massage the ears. Like so. Make sure you get the whole ear, because in Tibetan medicine, oh yes, I believe it's in this book here. And also in this book here, there's next time I'll find the page. There's the reasons where the organs are in the ears. So when you massage your ears, essentially massage all the senses. In some acupuncture, the ears contains all the organs in the body, so it's good to get all the parts. And also here, the tragus right there, it's great for memory. So people with having trouble remembering things, make sure you get this point too. You massage this part and also fold the ears. You see? Yeah? Okay. I have little tiny ears. I'm told they're tiny. Anyways, so you want to hold the breath and massage the whole ears, fold, get everything. Okay? So if this is your first time, you haven't done practice holding your breath, maybe 3 times is enough for you. And you want to imagine flicking out your energies after you're done. So 3 times flick, and then place it back, and you see how I shoot my breath? You want to exhale only like 30% of the air, because when we're doing this, we're converting the karmic wind into wisdom wind to keep all the good stuff. So we just shoot out the bad stuff. So when we're doing this exercise, we usually do it 3 times. So ideally, when I do it, so when I practice, I do it 21 times and in one breath. But that's not possible for some people. And so you can do 3 times, place it back, and so imagine like you're shooting an arrow out through the nose. And then immediately breathe back in and do it 3 times, and then again breathe into the belly, do the exercise again, and and that's the completion of the exercise. So I think you guys can do better. You can do, let's do 7 times. We'll do 7 times and breathe out. So for the first time, I'll do it one side 7 times, one side 7 times, so on a breath. So 7 times and then 7 times. Okay? So let's exhale completely. Breathe in to hold the breath. Breathe in. Okay, so you notice sometimes I breathed out when I did this. That's what Dr. Nita, it was like one way to do it. You can, it helps. And also some people like to put it right back in, and so I think both ways are good because I was taught both ways. So now let's try 7 times this way, 7 times that way in one breath and breathe out. So if you can't reach your ears, imagine that you're massaging your ears, and if you can, just do it with me. Okay, so let's inhale to hold the breath. One more time, inhale to hold the breath. Okay, so how is that? So if you're doing this at home, you can try and practice, and it's a great way if you want to build this by working up towards doing it 21 times in one breath. So that's why we do like 7 times, we do 3 sets to get the 21, or you can do 21 sets times 3. Yes? So that's, okay. Let me share with you. It pacifies the wind in the muscles and also helps your skin complexion. And it balances your kidneys. It gives stability to the spine and strengthens your urinary bladder, your reproductive organs, because the kidneys also is related to urinary your reproductive system, and also balances the phlegm humor. I haven't really explained about the humor. Maybe one day I will. But humor is basically your constitution. We're born a certain way. In Dr. Nita's book here, Tibetan Book of the Health, there's a questionnaire. You can find out what your humor is. If you can tell, I'm wind. Some people are bio people are, it's like they're quick in thought, and they have this really good endurance. As a wind person, I can go up and down, I get really energetic, but then I have a crash and I have to rest. So the wind, is crazy. And then phlegm is you tend to find them more solid. Some people who are much maybe bigger, they're phlegm type, and their superpowers is that they can remain calm, and there's a great person to lean on because they're very stable. So there are very, very big benefits to each and every one, and we have all of that in us. So by doing this exercise, when it says that it balances the phlegm humor, it balances the the water and earth. So phlegm is made out of water and earth, and it balances the water and earth. So bile is the fire element, and of course wind is the wind element. And you wonder, what's the fifth element? The fifth element is space. And when you're talking about 5 elements, space, water, earth, fire, and wind, the space is in all the 4 elements. That's why when we have the 4 elements, and water and earth is the phlegm, so it becomes 3 elements, and from 3, it's divided into hot and cold. So fire is hot, so I don't want to do this other finger. Fire is hot, and the wind and the water and earth is cold, so then you got the solar and lunar. Okay? So you kind of break down the tree. It's a little Tibetan medicine lesson there. Okay, so I'm just going to check the time. Oh my goodness. Alright, do you want me to do one more, or let's call it a day, because I was supposed to do like about 30 minutes and it's already past 30 minutes. I don't see any comments. So yeah, let's call it a day, and I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll do another Nejang practice at 9 a.m. Toronto time. If you like, you can like Vairocana Canada, follow Vairocana Canada to, I guess, get the notifications and stuff like that. And if you have comments, please, or questions, put in the comments, and I can explain tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Bye.